Today, I'm crocheting an opossum from my very own pattern. Some assembly required. Hello! So, about a month or so ago, we went to an opossum rescue and rehab center, which was really cute. And we learned all kinds of interesting things about them, including how to properly pick up an opossum, which I'm not sure will come in too handy in my daily life, but I'll be ready. Anyway, to commemorate the occasion, I made up a simple crochet pattern for an opossum, and I'm going to test it out right now to see if it's any good. Here's what I've laid out to start, but I'm sure I've forgotten something that I'll need later. Gray and white yarn, my awesome pattern, handwritten on a notebook paper, crochet hook, a stitch marker, and a yarn needle. I also have some felt in case I might need it. So I'll just follow the pattern and see how it goes. I'll put the pattern in the description, fixing anything that maybe doesn't quite work out. But basically I'm starting from the back of the opossum, increasing to make a circle 30 stitches around. Once I get up to 30, I stop increasing and make 7 rounds of single crochet. This is basically the chubby back part of the opossum. Here we are so far. We've got the circle in the back and the straight section. Next, we start to decrease to make the front half of his body. I'm not 100% sure how long it should be, but I'll just have to try it and see. Here we go, getting smaller, and that is what I was hoping it would do. Ooh, before I make it too deep, I'll weave in the end. I don't want to wait until it's all super skinny and I can barely get in there anymore. There, nice and secure. Now, just a few more rows to go until the gray is finished. Time to switch to white. This is very exciting. I'm leaving a nice long gray tail to add a little pointy widow's peak type of detail in a minute. Okay, here goes the first row of white. I think it's time for a stuffing break. I'm just using regular polyfill and stuffing it until it's full but still squishy. Now a few more rows of white. I'm going to make 4 altogether before I do the fancy thing with the gray yarn. Alright, now that we've got a few rows of white down, I'm going to use the long gray tail I left to do some simple embroidering. So this will not only make the pointy forehead shape that I'm looking for, but also it will cover the weird color join in case you also prefer to do it the easy way and end up with weird jagged bits. So I'm just going to stitch in a triangle right here, and then I'll just sew little stitches until it looks right, sort of it comes down in a little point. And then I'll secure the tail and we're ready to move on. And here we're still gently decreasing the white so that the face will come to a point like a cone. Time for some more stuffing to catch up with where I left off, and then I'll figure out where to put the eyes. First, I tried them between the 3rd and 4th row of white, but that seems a little bit too far back. So how about here, between 4th and 5th rows? I'll just clip them in and keep on going with the white. As the rows get smaller, I definitely have a much harder time. My crochet form is not elegant here. Not sure if it was before, probably not. I have this little pink nose I thought I'd try. I mean, it's a little big, but that's all right. It seems like it's too far down here, and I won't be able to close him up very well. I'll try it 1 row back. I'm not sure I like it quite as much how it looks here, but at least the end is going to close, and that's important. I mean, he's pretty cute. I'm going to give him little pink ears. This one seems nice and simple enough, so let me make another. This pattern is in the description too. It's basically just some chains and some half double crochets. And then I'm going to chain 20 chains for the tail. Okay, ready as he'll ever be. I will attach the tail right in the middle, and then sew in the ears right behind the color change line. And weave all the ends in. I'm pretty sure he doesn't want his ears falling off. Cute! You could probably leave him just like this, but let's see what else I can do. I made a foot! It's a little creepy, but that seems kind of perfect. I wrote this in the description too, but I'm not sure if it's entirely clear because it's not exactly standard crochet stuff. At least, it's not my level. So first, I'm chaining 4 chains in the gray yarn. And then when I turn it, I'm going to grab 2 strands of pink and then single crochet in the 2nd chain from the hook, kind of trapping these pink strands. Then single crochet in each of the remaining 2 chains and finish it off. Now I'll tie the pink all together in an overhand knot. The knot makes the little hand and the fringe is the fingers. Trim the fingers. These are about 3/4 of an inch. And then make the other feet. Here we are. All 4 are finished, so now I'll just find a good place for each of them and sew them on. Ta-da! He's got feet. The last thing he really needs is a mouth. Originally, I was planning to make the mouth with felt, but it doesn't seem like it will look right. So I'll try to embroider a toothy grin with a full strand of black embroidery floss. So for my first couple of stitches, I'm trying to pull it pretty tight so it indents a little bit, and then I'll make a bunch of little zigzags for teeth. funny. I am pretty proud of him for being completely made up. So, thanks for watching. I hope that you had fun. I had a lot of fun making him, and it was kind of fun coming up with my own pattern. I'm not sure that it's the best pattern that I've ever seen, but that's okay. That's not the point. If you enjoyed yourself, let me know. Leave a comment, subscribe, like, all of that stuff. If you do end up making him or somebody like him, I would love to know about it. No guarantees that the pattern is amazing, but I followed it and I got an opossum. So, I mean, granted, I kind of had an idea in my head. Anyway, he is pretty simple, just the way I like my crochet projects, but I hope that he inspires you to try to make your own pattern or to just try out something weird today, because he is definitely something weird. New videos come out every Saturday, so stay tuned for the next one. And until then, be awesome! And I'll see you later. Bye!